Hello and welcome back. It is once again time for some Final Fantasy XIV. Last time on Final Fantasy XIV, Wuklamot got abducted, kidnapped. So, yeah. And then we chased after her. We found the people that abducted her. It was, of course, Bakul Jaja. And we had a cutscene almost fight. Broke her free. And then Bakul Jaja got mad and was going to fight us, but his head of wisdom was all like, let's just leave. We've got the we took Wuklamot's crystal, the little feet crystals. Let's just go. There's no point risking this big fight when we're already injured from messing about with Zalulja. And I'm like, yeah, I'ma kill you. But then he did like this flare flash spell thing that blinded us for a second, and then he was gone. Never mind the whole physics of how could he possibly, in one little flash of light, have run away from us in this cave in such a way that we couldn't possibly follow him. But also nobody seemed to care about following him, despite the fact that he took our feet crystals. Our feet gems. F-E-A-T. Feet. I don't know. At any rate, he's gone. He's got our stuff, but at the same time, we know he's got them, and I'd say at this point, it's on site. Now that he's revealed his hand, so to speak. But, yeah, so now we're headed to, I guess, the mountains to see about talking with the giants. So, let's hop to it. Little update. I now have level 58 white mage and 57 blue mage, 57 and a half. At this point for blue mage, I need to get to level 58 to do the next job quest, and I need to get to level 60 so I can unlock the ability to go into some more dungeons and get some more spells. And I don't know if it'll be the level 58 quest or the level 60 quest that unlocks more of the Masked Carnival, which would get me access to more spells there, as well as a bit more experience and money and whatnot. Yeah. White mage is 58 and a half. working our way towards 60. Once they get to 60, that'll be 3 out of 4 healer rolls at level 60. So then I can get rid of all my level 50, or 59 to 50, 50 to 59 gear for healers. And then if I can get blue mage to 60 and I guess black mage to 60, I can get rid of all my 50 to 59 mage DPS gear. Pretty sure I've already, if I haven't yet, I can get rid of all of my level 6 or 59, 50 to 59 melee DPS gear. Let's see, that's healer, that's ranged DPS. Why do I have 2? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Get that out of here. Magic DPS. Tank. Blue mage. And then, okay. So yeah, I've probably already dealt with that then. There we go. That. Because I should have a little 60 gear already for that. Actually, I don't seem to, but that is odd. But I can get some with my tombstones. Level 50. Healer. Tank. Mage. Ranged. Blue mage. Alright. Once I get one more level in Astrologian, I could get rid of this cashmere robe and just use the holy rainbow shirt. I should probably get rid of... I don't know what is... Oh, it is control perception, that's why. But... got healer, tank, got mage, red mage, ranged, blue mage, scholar, summoner, Dracoon. Okay. The rest of that's all a bit more complicated. Alright, we'll just deal with that. Wuklamak! The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to Yokhoi. Then it's back to the path where, or through the mountains begins. Back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wokisa? Just going to rub it in my face. Just gonna rub my face in it like that, eh? Wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Now we do. Also, we can fly here now. Woo! just in time to leave. Every time.
I couldn't leave without letting Reddy Rook know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Erenville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Wooklamot would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then.
Yeah, keystone, that's what they call them. Complete a feat, get a keystone. Huh? I guess Urkopacha won? Huh. Interesting.
As I'm sure you noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Please, take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths. Drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlar's Echo. Warlar's Echo.
Oh, okay. The southern half of Yogg-Saral. Which means... northwest. Which means we'll be able to get all the ether currents on for Yogg-Saral as well. Discovered a new location. Alpaca Keep. I need to talk to you for a moment. Goodbye. Etherite. Get that right away.
Whew. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yokoi. And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is foremost Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in the in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Serpent. To watch over the Tural Vidral Valigarmunda and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah yes, Wooklamot told us about the Tural Vidral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed. Yet, even among those anomalies, Valigarmunda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Galul Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valigarmunda was lured inside by Galul Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Wallace echoes where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Let's find that thieving cheat. Yeah! I'm with you. Right. Now where to start looking? Perhaps the feats should take precedence while we're here. I'm sure there will be other opportunities to confront Bakul Jaja. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn. And no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Carriorzar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that High Luminary Gurfurler is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. Alrighty then. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Wukhlamat, 3rd promise of Tuliolal, and I seek your Elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gurfurler?
The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter.
Huh. That was easier than expected. In we go then. Yeah, just, hey, can we come in?
Sure. We've already been instructed that you may enter.
God, is that... Aye, Valley Garmanda.
Dude. Sick. It's like a phoenix dragon.
Welcome.
High Luminary Gurfurler?
He is not here at present. I'm Luminary Zerwerwer.
This is the Sky Ruin? Valley Garmanda?
It is. A Teral Vitral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Valley Garmanda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urkapacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Galul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. The titanic battle with Valley Garmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Galul Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vitral to encase itself in frozen ether.
And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts?
That same question looms large in our minds. For the magics sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valley Garmonda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free.
Fire, lightning, and ice. Tri-attack.
That raging tempest from Valley Garmonda?
Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerferer that is to be your challenge.
Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it?
I have. Their expeditions are underway.
Then we'd better pick up the pace.
Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers.
Nodders.
Funny government.
God, Valley Garmonda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day.
That's right. No. Alphino, who's right in front of me, dead center of the screen. Why would it select Kryl? What?
As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerferler, somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yokoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerfeler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover.
Indeed. Your Gerwer.
The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Shabral who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How was she meant to succeed the mighty Galul Jaja?
In time, she will become quite powerful, and at the very least, She seems very caring about all the people of her kingdom. Zerfilar.
Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man, with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one. He affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof. To the northwest of here, it is one of our grave sites.
Visit Proof, huh? This is the feat of Proof. Zerborlor.
Tulialen?
Tulialen.
Oh, you're from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village.
His duties often take him outside the village. Alright, get out of here, bro. Come on. Free view, or, good viewers, right here, click this link. No, come on. First things first. Was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? Nah. As expected. What then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gerfurler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yokoi sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But it would be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? I was actually... Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Yes. Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfurler there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yokoi. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? Northwest of here? I hear there's an ether current northwest of... Yeah, oh, there's one southwest that's even closer, but how... Down there, right? Has to go around. The others have gone on ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain.
I thought to get my bearings from up here first so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction.
Right. Steep cliffs.
Yeah! Woo! Didn't even take half my health from that drop.
Twas nothing. $99 to the north, which means it's very close. Up a cliff, of course. Gotta go around here. That looks really weird. The way it wobbles. I feel like that wobble should only be for in the air. Not on land. This looks real weird when you're wobbling as you walk. Also, look at that. Scars in the earth. That's gotta be the glow of magma, but how is there such a glow of magma? Like, I would assume that these are created by the Valagamanda 80 years ago. Oh yeah, next 300 to the north, huh? Let's go see about grabbing that. No long jaws. Northeast. $86. Oh man. Come on, dude. So much just going all the way around. Just barely not possible to make that jump. Even though I'm riding on the back of a giant winged fiend. No, I can't fly at all because I just don't know the ether currents of this region. ridiculous. 74 north. It's gotta be at the tip of this cliff here, right? Yep. How are we doing? We got still 4 more from exploration. 570 to the west. And we know there's one down here as well. It's even worse when the mount literally floats. Doesn't walk ever, it just floats. But it can't float more than this, and cannot possibly jump any higher than that. Hello, Aaronville.
Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Veligarmunda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literal embellishment, or a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Hopefully. There we go. Sprint. Oh, one thing I want to try real quick. I want to see what happens if I go like this, and then just go to this map bit. It's proportional to your level. Gotcha. So I've seen those drops of 50,000 XP, and I was like, what if I... Nah, it doesn't work like that. Oh well. Woo! Little dewdrop chocobo. Wuklamat, Wuklamat, Wuklamat. Wuklamat wins again. Looks like everyone is here now. So, greetings, friend. Are you Gerfurler?
No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him.
Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here?
No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. Which is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine.
Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death?
Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions.
Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more.
I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so will I remain in your hearts also.
It's a very nice way to look at it. Let's get that map. There we go. More map, please. Thank you. Oh, also. 294 to the northeast. Really? Basically just came from there. Northeast. Yeah, so it's like right next to... Wow. Right here, huh? That's all I had to do was drop off this cliff. It doesn't look so bad when you're actually like turning, but if you're just making slight adjustments, it looks really weird when the mount wobbles. Like that. So I feel like there should be like a dead zone on it at the very least. Indelible passage. Vuklamat.
Hello! A fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here.
Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chronicles of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals. From generation to generation.
Keep yawning so much. Ooh, murals. Big murals.
They really are magnificent. And together they tell the tale of your people's history?
They are the events which shaped us, I would share them with you ere you continue on your journey.
Please, we would love to hear all about it.
Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yoktural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Shaktaral. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge in Tulialal for travel.
Sorry, wrong person.
Zorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge in Tulialal for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Shaktaral. What happened to the ones who went north?
Look upon this next mural and behold the answer.
The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion?
A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Shaktaral those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease.
Some terrible illness?
No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tanawauta and Shatona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring.
I've heard of this before. Lacking in inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains.
This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned. They shared the continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet, as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Shaktaral and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us, here, in the stones upon which we recorded our days here. Here, in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict.
When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes.
And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening?
I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on.
Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Warkor Zormor.
I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name.
Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Worker's Armor.
Yeah. But also, real quick, can I grab this bit of map? Maybe 278 to the west. Okay, so there's one out this way. What? What? Huh? To the west. There it is.
La Torta.
Also, let me get this map real quick. And boom. How about that? Lovely music on our journey. Also, only the one aetheryte in this area. But once we get all the ether currents, we'll be able to fly. It's just the two... Yeah, 2 from exploration, 3 from quests.
This mountain air is going to be the death of me. How long have you been standing there? I wasn't just taking in the scenery. I was just taking in the scenery's all. Come on. We don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say, LJ. 552 southeast. So it's like down there.
Whoop la mat.
You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their ideal of peace? It occurs to me that if Zeralja is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war.
Hopefully. But I feel like it's just gonna have the opposite effect. The High Luminary. Dyes, huh? Corpse blue, purple, and blood red.
Okay.
Yeah. Sound like lovely colors. Corpse blue, blood red, and purple.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Oh, okay.
Farther.
Do not expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, stunted ones, did those short legs bring you all the way from Tulialal?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
Yeah?
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul Jaja like those shameless lapdogs.
Oh boy.
My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people.
Uh-huh.
And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees.
With that blunt axe? Couldn't even chop a tree with that thing. Uh-oh.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
Uh-huh. she is a tank.
That's right.
You alright, buddy?
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
Sure, sure, sure.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gefurler is waiting.
Nodders. That glare from the sun. Walker's armor are now accessible. Ah, it's a duty. An entire duty. Dungeon. So, who's going to be our healer? Alige, sure. I know Red Mage has some, like, one healing ability and one end of revive, but they're not exactly meant to be healers. Pretty sure we're like, yeah, it's like 655, so we're good. Worker's armor.
Put your faith in the light.
Puffer birds? Kill them, snow warblers.
I'll handle the healing.
I know you will, because you're our healer.
I'll handle the healing.
Yeah.
wish these trash mobs would just wouldn't have quite so much HP and defense. You know? Doesn't really make sense that they would be able to withstand so many attacks.
I'll handle the healing.
I know you will.
Now I'll show you. You underestimate me.
And we're barely halfway. The real climb starts from here. Look at all these crystals. Evidence of how dense this ambient ether must be. They have so much health.
Try this! Now I'll show you.
Here we go. First mini boss of the dungeon. Ryokor Third. Frosting Fractus. Buffalo. What? Ah. What's that? Interesting. Keeping you on your toes. This one.
shoot.
Wow, that instantly killed me, huh?
Dang.
Somehow I forgot that, of course, the ones that are frozen are the ones that are not going to attack first. Whoops. Yeah, fluffle up. Oh boy, this is gonna get complicated, huh? What in the world? I'm gonna stand here. Zorma Gators offend.
And how good are those gators?
93, 660. Okay.
I mean, I've got gear that's level 90 with 100 or with 660 item level. But that's fine.
Take that! I'll handle the healing. Hold still!
up this way.
I have you now.
What's wrong now?
Bah, that was unintended. You have to find another path. Think of it as an added test of your resourcefulness.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Yes, it is. Ring of Aiming.
Necklace of Pending.
Back off!
Back off!
I have you now.
Yeah.
Worker Smalls.
Tinky.
Woo! All the way to the summit, huh?
One moment. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Here we go. How dare you? Shatters into pieces. What? Oh, I guess it could have stood on top of it. I don't want to be away from all that. Wild stuff. What? Oh, crap. Taking way too much for a minute. Okay,
Hold still.
looks like we are all encased in crystal. Oof. Look. Look. I won't be taking any risks there. Where do I go? It's not there. Hey guys, I'm getting encased in. Summer bottoms of maybe. Nice little skirt with some little like body paint. For Dragoons and Reapers. Level 93. Boy. Start without me, huh?
I'll handle the healing. I have you now.
Ha! You're mine! Ha!
Well, then why did you even roll it? You know I've already possessed one from this very same dungeon. Why would you give me two? Bro. Try to give me two.
I'll handle the healing.
I should hope so, because you're our healer. Who wrote that line? I'll handle the healing. Well, yeah. Like, of course. You're our healer. The only one we have in this dungeon. If you didn't handle the healing, that would be a problem.
I have you now. Handle the healing.
Again, Alice. As opposed to what? Ain't no other healers here.
I'll handle the healing.
Stop saying it!
I'll handle the healing.
Oh my goodness, Alice. 3 times in one fight? Really? You felt you needed to say that 3 times in a row. Cryo hasn't said a single thing. Meanwhile, you say the exact same ridiculous line 3 times. One fight. Gerfurler. Hey Gerfurler? Why are we fighting you?
I am Gurfulur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Okay. Alright, Gurfulur. So that's the High Luminary. He's huge! Sure is.
Prove you are
The
worthy
bigger they
to
are, the
rule.
harder they fall. Come on.
I'll handle the healing.
Chronicles of Air. Return the hunger of roiling waters. Chronicles of Eld. Recount the fury of erupting peaks.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's-
I will take the measure of your resolve.
Hell is that?
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Oh. Well, I walked into that one.
Damage up.
For me.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
I got damage up to 6 stacks of it. 6 stacks.
That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Eld. Recall the cruelty of merciless storms.
Oh, whoops. Stay focused on my abilities, buffs, whatnot. Didn't realize I was being chased by a tornado. Huh? What? That killed me? I was at full health. I only had 1 bone stack. How did that kill me? Dude, what? That's some BS, just instant. Kidding me? How did that kill me?
Prove you are worthy to rule. Chronicles of Eld. Recount the fury of erupting peaks.
See, that does like a quarter of my health. Normally. So why did it take out all of my health just from 1 bone stack?
Chronicles of Eld. Return the hunger of roaring waters. I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Nope, I think I'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. Rise. The damage. Increase.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars! You're my fury.
Is that good?
Chronicles of Air, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
I'll handle the healing.
Hey, you said you'd handle the healing outage, eh?
I'll handle the healing. I'll handle the healing.
So did it explode from out in that time? Is that what happened there? It's weird.
I'll handle the healing.
Nah, you're dead. No more mechanics. Oh, not dead. You're beaten. Yeah! Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. So more punch. Oh, excuse me. Looks like a gun. Is there more gun? That actually looks pretty cool. Pancho. It's lovely. Look at the dye options. We got the main yellow, we can turn like whatever for dye 1. Dye 2 is the scarf. Okay. And lovely. Lovely. Alright, guess we exit the dungeon.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokhui were once my equal in size. but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition, the one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
He's what?
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokhui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise.
Visions.
Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Looks like you're a little late.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Look. Ready for another fight?
Here and now, I think he means.
Uh-huh. Let's get out of here. Let's move off to the side. They've only got 3. They've got a tank, DPS, and a healer. But only the one DPS. Probably took them a while.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Nice.
Three to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Huh.
On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat.
Warkor Zormor.
The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokhui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Hello, Zeralja.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Ah! Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Yes, you should.
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
I think at this point it's currently more like a monument, but yeah. Makes sense.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda. Your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Ketenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Ketenram.
Ketenram? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Gulul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
Kiwa?
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Makes sense.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Not just martial skill, dude.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Uh-huh.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Hearing out the plights of the people and learning of their ways. Your heart. You have his love for peace. That too.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Uh-oh.
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
Uh-oh.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda's free.
Vali Garmanda is free.
We need to get back there. Now!
Can't help but notice that Zeral just standing there.
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
$500 to southeast. Yeah, so that one's down here. Oops. Still another one after that, which is interesting. But we should go. We should hurry. Vali Garmanda's free.
Good, you're back. There is much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge in ether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray, catch your breath and then lend a hand where you can.
You got it. Let's grab some red dye. Now enter Warcore Zormor with a yeah.
If you're ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen to these people's hurts.
You got it? Sage. Hello, I'm a healer.
You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in red, bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move.
Fret not. I'm a healer. Buddy.
Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help.
More dire need than... Everything hurts, you said. Buddy. Yep. Zerborlor.
Oh, my wounds are nothing serious. But this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body.
Dang, Viper has that much more health than my Scholar, huh? Or not Scholar, Sage. Out for now. One guy's really thirsty, another guy's pain everywhere. Everything's in pain.
I've done all I can for now. The injured are found... you found were awake and alert then?
Yep.
That is well.
We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village?
The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Vorpola, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether, and returned to find Waller's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valigarmanda had broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste.
Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the Temple Guard and see what's become of the Sky Ruins prison.
Indeed.
The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within.
What happened?
Oh yeah, all the ice is gone.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Bakul Jaja. Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm getting a vision of exactly what you saw.
Who enters this hallowed hall?
What a moron.
Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever.
Clever.
To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve.
And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have.
Rise and rage, little terror.
Little terror? How does this possibly help you?
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
This does not get you the throne. What?
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
How does that help you at all? What? You know, even the Dawn's Promise wasn't able to kill this thing.
A messenger to Tuli-Yolor has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him!
Like, if anything, it literally disqualifies you from taking the throne.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler.
Oh yeah, of course we're going after it. Like,
so that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession.
I'm aiding you.
But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
You don't even have to ask. Like, come on. Yeah, as if you had to ask.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
This is literally the
dear
exact
comrades now, eh?
This is the exact kind of thing that the Scions do, or did, all the time.
I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
Nodders.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you resolve to slay Valigarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
Yep.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
The 6 of us.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Yep.
So, Arenville,
Any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruin's whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Tural Vidral of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. What? A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. This is no toy. It's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Valigarmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, and lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valigarmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jajar cast spells which quickened its fire-aspected ether, and the residents here were uniformly afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our query's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire-aspected ether. So we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea! We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Junasia, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. Got it. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Sky Ruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one else has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yokhoi. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valigarmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right. It sounds like we all have work to do. Yeah. We should be on our way as well. Nodders. And that gets me to level 95, I believe. Woo! Really? His hand. Ernville is ready to send his ether-seeking device in pursuit of Valigarmanda. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire-aspected ether. Well. What level is my Dark Knight again? 92. Oof. I was hoping it was 93. Yeah. Oh well. I'll have to level it a bit elsewhere some other time. Right. The Seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Skyrune's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose to depart, you leave Erenville for any reason, lose sight of it. Yes.
Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether.
Why is it? Whatever.
Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged.
Well, it's not Folly Garmanda, I can tell you that.
Oh, that's sunshine. Not quite the legendary creature we were after.
Can't you, like, set it to a, like, greater degree, like a bigger source of ether?
Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be.
Like, can't you adjust the sensitivity of this thing? So it'll only react to a large source of fire ether? I don't know. But real quick, I want to see about... keybinds. Yeah. I just want to remove some hotbar things. Nice, quick and easy. You. You happy now, Erenville?
Unnecessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again.
Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether.
Ether Secret going up and down. And of course it moves slower than my run speed, but faster than my walk speed. Every time with this.
Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged.
Yeah, it's just some magma guys. Or a magma head with magma hands.
Frightening enough, but again, not what we were looking for. If you would be so kind.
Nutters. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
You happy, Aaronville? My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to... Seeker, resume tracking. And do try to point out something useful this time.
Affirmative. Resuming tracking.
Back to the road.
Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged.
Well, I can't kill that. I'm sorry, Darrenville, but...
Ah, another remnant of Valgarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tulialal saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment.
And I guess hopefully you can block out this section from the sensor's area of search.
There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigarmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a cleaner and as a guide.
No worries, Evanville. The sky.
This time the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample.
Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Way out there, huh?
Midgardsormr. Ba-da-dum. 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 Ba-da-dum.
Where's that? It's 600 southwest. That's a long ways.
Ba-da-bum. Aaronville. Not the Ethereal Seeker. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruins fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Terral Vitral itself.
Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking.
Engaged.
That's a long ways. All the way back there? That don't make sense. Dude, the fact that it has, like, blades for heals. Like, look at those things. Let's see. That's 300 to the south. And when I get it. Oh boy. These guys do not like us. 176. Don't worry, I'm just gonna get an ether current real quick and then I'll be out of your hair. Okay. No need to attack. Just gonna grab this real quick. And the next one, 1400 to the north. Is it somehow up here? Surely not. Hello? There you go. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Look at all these chickens. Yeah, we could. Go Ufiti. Yeah.
Gorilla. Gorilla.
So silly.
Oh, 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 oh. Ufiti.
So many mounts, but also so few. Oh yeah, I've got fake Wibber from Titania. Trying to think. I think it was Titania Extreme. Might have been hard though. Can't recall. It was like a couple weeks ago. Aaronville. Don't mind the gorilla. I think we'd noticed if Valley Garmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Yeah. Fake Whipper. He's a little shiny, sparkly dragon. That also looks a lot more dinosaur-like. Like a winged
raptor. Ooh, he's gone. Moves so fast. Is he actually...
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
It could have. Could also...
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor.
Warkor Lardor.
We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Nodders. Warkor Lardor. That's the likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
Yep, makes sense.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Well, best of our...
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Makes sense.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Yeah.
Stop!
What?
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Oh, you forbid us, huh?
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Oh, yeah. I guess Erenville's not a fighter, is he? Never mind. I was like,
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
And me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true.
Uh-huh.
Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Uh-huh.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Mm-hmm.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your old bones in you, huh?
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Oh yeah. Say, Wuklamat, have I ever told you about the time I fought Metion at the edge of the universe, and she hurled planets at me? I'd say I'm ready. During this quest, and when you're using the duty support system, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of NPC companions. Some of these allies' roles will be differ from those you are normally able to select. Uh-huh. So, like, every single time I've gone into a dungeon with a party of NPCs. It's me, and Thancred, and Wuklamat, Rianje, and Alige, and Zuralja, and Kryl, and Kona. Okay, so... I wonder, if I was a tank, Wuklamat would probably switch to DPS, and if I was a healer, obviously, Alige would switch to DPS. Zuralja is also a Viper, like me. Why is Alige the one that it points at? Yeah. Vorkolartor. You go. Full party.
Put your faith in the light.
Yoktaran. Vorkolartor. Look at that. Tral Vitral, Valigarmanda. Okay, it is a trial. Alright. Not a dungeon. Just the fight. With a fairly small battle area. This is willful.
Burning for battle. Sustaining most damage that would normally result in KO will instead ignite the will to live. Now! Strike with all your might! For Tuliolal!
Back off!
Tempest. Oh, okay. It says Tempest, go to the middle. Gathers its strength. Does that mean back? Or, yeah, back. Tempest?
Try this!
Wide speak. Probably what's inside. Oh! It's a cone. Okay. Doesn't help that not everyone moves, so I thought. I don't know. Why did so many of my friends tank that hit as well?
My turn.
My turn. Way off to the sides. I see my friends are learning, as I am. Guy. Okay, that's just a thing you can't avoid.
Oh, radiant starlight, become my blade!
Aha! Cool.
All that I have and more I bring to bear!
Bring to bear.
Make ready!
Not want to be up there anymore.
Back off!
Summons arcane cycles of thunder. Oh, I see him. Disaster zone.
Highway to disaster zone. Legally distinct from the danger zone.
Oh. Okay. I thought the gust would happen before the stack. Are you too close?
I'll handle the heat.
That is your job.
Try this!
You're mine!
Like after mentioned. Focus. Keep on moving. Yep. Rumbling avalanche. arcane circles of ice. We want to be in them? Not be in them? Ah! Okay. It's kind of difficult to know where to go from there. Ruin foretold. Just melee. Where are y'all going? Okay. Okay, there's a third one. I stand with you all.
Out of my way!
I have you now. Try this!
Buddy, you're still...
I have you now.
Oh, radiant starlight, become my blade!
Come, my blade. Where are you? Oh. I see. I missed that. Down the sky.
Back off!
So it's a good thing I didn't go into that the first time. I realized that I saw the floating red orbs. Means lots of damage. Tank only. Otherwise, die. Perpetual conflagration. Well,
do we just have to start all over?
No, come on. Come on, dude. In an actual trial, the healer could have revived me and we could keep going. Why does it just stop? That's because I made a mistake and fell off the edge. So dumb.
You're tough, do you?
On your feet. On your feet. Hold still. On your feet.
Disaster zone. like this new way of handling boss mechanics, where it gives you a little warning text the first time, and then after that you just have to read the boss movements.
You now.
Got below half again.
You underestimate me!
Boss starts to do multiple mechanics at once.
Out of my way!
Which is nice. And it's like, alright, you've seen all the mechanics. Now it's time to put that knowledge together. You're gonna combine mechanics so you have to avoid multiple at once. Figure that out. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. That was my bad. Missed that tell. Back to the ice again. avalanche dumping this. Paying attention.
Sword or world swallower.
Yeah. Nice. Glitter. So is he dead or what?
We did it. We slew Valigarmanda.
Yeah.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage.
Now, I suspect that Valigarmanda has been weakened from the 80 years encased in ice. But still, yeah. We beat it.
For you, Papa!
For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Federal was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it?
Are you listening to yourself? Look about 80 years. 80 years. 8 decades.
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Yeah. He fought well, though. Yeah. And I'm sure you'll surpass him one day. Dude, that chain on my iPad's just...
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend.
Yeah.
I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
You will.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
What? What are you on about, dude? Proving yourself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Yeah.
Erenville. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zoralja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zoralja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urkopacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone.
Yeah. Thancred? Thancred's gonna give me my next quest? Is that so? It's for an aetherite. Or, sorry, an ether... what's it called? Ether current. That's it. Ether current. Interesting. That means we'll be able to fly around here soon. It's just that. 2 more quest ether currents and 1 more from exploration. But we'll go a little bit longer. Can't go much longer though.
The Yorkhoi must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alphino as well, I should think.
Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry about another moment. We shouldn't let them worry another moment.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, real quick, as we head out, I want to make sure. I want to check up here at the northern edge, see if that ether current is there, or if it's on the north side of this area. Still, we've nearly completed the first 2 areas out of 6. So we're almost a third of the way through the expansion, I guess. And we're level 95. So I should also level my tank, my Dark Knight. So that by the end I hopefully won't be like wasting millions of XP on a job that's maxed out. You know? 1,000 yalms to the northeast. Yeah, that sounds like it's in the northern half, which is odd. So 859. Also, didn't I already get one like up on this? Yeah, right here. So that's odd. Because after I got it, it didn't point me anywhere around here. Pretty sure it pointed me like way off south. Come on. Are you kidding me? Getting stuck on a very little thing. Yeah, 673 to the north. Alright, we'll grab that real quick. Then we'll head on back. Speak with Wuklamat for the feat of ice. I mean, I feel like what we just did should be the feat of ice. 292 to the north? It's even far north up here? Wow. How did I not get this one before? I don't understand. Chapeo kick. Hello, Softly. Alright, where is it? 36 east. Okay. No, it must be, yeah, right there. Bum, bum, bam, 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 bam. There we go. all of the exploration ether currents. It's just 3 from quests. One of which we will get after the end of this main quest. The other 2, I assume there will be a couple ether current quests that open up here with the Yokoi.
Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gurfurler.
Gurfurler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Yeah. Also, what do you mean question marks? It's obviously Gurfurler.
Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
Yeah.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You were to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
Ah. Yeah, that is kind of superfluous now, huh?
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
I'd say we pass the feat by killing Valigarmanda.
What more would we test, Surmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jaja, then no one is.
I was wondering where he went off to.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the 3 of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Yes, see, Surrealjaw? If Surrealjaw had not gone to fight Valigarmanda, he would not have gotten this keystone, ever. Like, the feat was done.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Yeah. Plus the one that we gotta get back from.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
Yeah.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Smiles. And then Surrealjaw just walks away.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you 2 who claims the throne.
Yeah.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Uh-huh. Hello.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
Yeah. Look who showed up.
slay Valikarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph.
Yeah.
Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
Now, maybe this is just coincidence, but so far when they've described this golden city, it's sounding a lot like what was it called? You know, the place that the Asians are from. You know, back when it was just the one star and all that. Never aging, never dying, lived as gods. Golden glow. Heavenly land.
Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess. A statue so tall, even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
Now that I have not seen in any of my...
A statue of a
Trends.
goddess.
Yeah,
That's new.
that is new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Never returned because they all died of sickness.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our
our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt.
Uh-huh. All right, buddy.
Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
All right.
I don't think Vorporlor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tulialal. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that.
Yeah. And there's the two other quests.
Arenville would propose a course of action. The Promise of Peace, also level 93.
Well, I think that's where we're going to end for today. I'll take care of these two Ether Current quests off stream probably sometime.
Just to take care of those so that we can fly in this area. I'll grab the map,
That little bit of map that's left. And then when we return, I will continue the main story to Yaktel, I believe.
Making good progress.
And I assume that means we'll be heading to a third area. How about that? Also, is there? Okay, there is a shop. I need to sell a couple things from my inventory. Also need to do something with this dye. I'll put it in here for now. Should probably mend my stuff. Sell. Sell. Okay. Right. Yeah, that'll be it for today. I'll be back on Monday for more Elden Ring. Wednesday for more Riven, and we'll probably be finishing Riven. And then on next Saturday, I believe, unless no, next Saturday I will be back for more Final Fantasy 14, continuing this journey. Should be fun. But yeah, regardless, have a wonderful rest of your day. Be kind to yourself. And I'll see you next mission. Bye-bye.